people talk about millennials and they just say, oh, millennials. They complain about right here and right now. They complain about millennials. That's the common mantra. You cannot study and look at a generation without not first looking back and examining history. I think I used not twice there. I probably shouldn't have. But you got to go back in history and really to understand any kind of generation. So we're going all the way back to the end of World War II.
Okay.
World War II. Even Isaac's like, wow, really? That far? Yes, that far back. So after World War II, we're talking about American millennials. I think that's an important distinction because while there's going to be very different flavors around the globe, we're really talking about American millennials. So this history lesson is going to be a little more relevant. So World War II ends. American soldiers come back, primarily male soldiers, okay? And there's a tremendous amount of research on kind of studying a lot of that post-traumatic stress disorder that they experienced, but there wasn't treatment for that. So what you ended up getting is then they all came back, got married, and started having babies. And what do we call that generation that they had?
The baby boomers.
Yes! Hooray! Yes. You got it. So they have all these kids, baby boomers, huge generation. I mean, huge generation. So when we look at the generations, you know, the baby boomers is a tremendously huge population. It's gotten a lot of attention all the way throughout the years. So these parents, primarily fathers of the baby boomers, were somewhat disconnected, focused very much on work, not very emotionally engaged, didn't go to sporting activities, didn't go to watch their kids play, and were just kind of the grumpy, get off my lawn types of dads. Okay, that's the male parents that the baby boomers grew up with. Important. Okay, so if you grew up with a parent like that, what would you then say to yourself about how you want to raise your kids?
Are we going to talk about Woodstock? Free love?
Well, we're getting there. We haven't gotten to the 60s
okay.
yet. We're still squarely in the 50s.
So you kind of want to do the opposite, correct?
Yeah.
Like a little bit more freedom.
You'd say, I want my parents to show up.
Yeah.
I'm going to show up to my kids' games because my parents never do. They don't care.